Okay.
Yeah. So, so far, sir has oriented us with the art of doing a systematic literature review. And in the past two sessions, all of us have been able to go through the various components of the software, the console, Biblioshiny, and we have gone through how these different components can help us write a research paper once we have databases downloaded from Web of Science and Scopus. And yesterday, um, Ravi sir was kind enough to demonstrate the Scopus, the Web of Science database, and I think today we have um the professor from Symbiosis. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. Who will
No,
help us?
I'm a scholar only, D.H. Chowda here in the Symbiosis.
Okay, yeah, because since you have joined with this ID import export training, so
Yeah, that is my training institute. For last 2 decades, I had been teaching into my training institute, the import export.
okay,
Right, that's the reason, ma'am.
that's great, great. So once sir finishes his session, we can spend some time in the demonstration and
Yes. Now.
yeah, yeah, and let's take question and answer towards the end, not in between. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Is everyone able to see the screen that I have just shared?
Yes, sir. Now your
Yes,
screen
ma'am,
is
now it's
visible.
Okay, okay. So as far as our yesterday's discussion has concerned, we did discuss about the sources and authors, and from today onwards, we are starting our discussion with the documents, right? That is the how we can do different kinds of analysis with the help of the documents in the bibliometric analysis. So here in the document, we have the first is the most global cited document. Yesterday, if I'm not wrong, I have very much cleared the difference between the local citation and the global citation. So when I say the most global cited document, that it refers to the out of the database that we have just downloaded and on which we are running our analysis. And when I say local cited document, then within the sources of the database, we can use the terminology, the most local cited documents, right? So here we have the most global cited document. The topic is very much clear, the spirituality and religiosity in the management literature. On this particular topic, we are doing our analysis, right? So these are the list of the papers where the paper of the Kinj published in 2004 in the Journal of Organizational Change Management has received the maximum citation. It stands on the first position with 138 citation, followed by the other papers of Bell, Walker, Lind, and so on, right? So here again we have a choice. In case if we wish to present it in graph format, we can do so, or another one is the table format. In the table format as well, we can disclose our analysis. So here the DOI of the document is also given. In case if you wish to do the further analysis on the document, then simply you can click on the DOI. In case if the paper is available in the open access, it will open in the another window, right? So the total citation over here, the papers are arranged, right, in ascending order, keeping the total citation in a mind. So here I can add the results to the report. Yesterday we did discuss that how we can download the report also. The most global cited document is added to the report. Most global cited document is followed by the most local cited documents, right? Again, the same kind of analysis, but in global cited outside the database, when I say local cited within the database, but the user interface or the viewing interface of the document will remain same, right? So here is the most local cited documents having the theme, the spirituality and religiosity in the management literature. Over here also you can see the Kinch is occupying the first position with 5 citations, followed by Vokal, Osman Ghani, and other authors who have done their publication in the other prominent journals, right? So over here on the x-axis, as you can see, the local citations are given, and on the y-axis, the name of the journal is given, right? Name of the journal, name of the author, and the relevant documents of their author. Say, for example, here I wish to add plot, or I wish to disclose plot as a part of my bibliometric analysis. So what I'll do, I'll simply click on the add button. It will be added to my report. And at the latter part, I'll be able to download it and I'll be able to copy it. Yesterday, somebody has asked me a question. If I'm not wrong, Mohini has only asked me a question that how about the quality of this particular images when we copy it from the report. So in case if you will take the screenshot of this particular screen and if you will paste it in a Word file, then you will not get a appropriate quality what you wished or what you desire. And many a time what happened that the journal in which you are publishing a paper, they also ask you to submit them in a standard format with the specific dimensions, right? So in case if you will edit to the report, then with the exact dimensions and with the exact quality, it will be added to the report, and from there in case if you will copy, that will not create a much of problems for you in case if you wish to publish your paper in the prominent journals. Now, the most local cited references, right? If you do remember yesterday when Ravi was showing us the, what you can say that how to download the data, at that time I asked Ravi to download the data, full record with citations. What is the specific reason? That in case if there are 50 papers there in your database, and if each of this paper has the references already there in the database, then you will be able to do the analysis of the cited references and you'll be able to analyze further the reference spectroscopy. In case if you have not downloaded the database with the citations or with the references, then probably you will not be able to do the analysis of the cited references and you will not be able to do the analysis of the reference spectroscopy. So in case if you wish to do an analysis in detail of the cited references as well, then it is desirable that you download the database with references, right? Otherwise, in the data, because in the first instance, in the very first day when we have started learning about this bibliometric analysis, I shown you table having the main information, right? In that main information, if you do remember, we had the last point. That is the cited references. There are 5 research papers out of the 50 research papers are lacking the references. So 10% lacking was there. So in the last this particular parameter, instead of excellent, we had good, right? So in case if you wish that you wish to do in document, because in case if your paper would not be having the references, this particular part of the analysis you will not be able to do. So this is the reason why we are expected to download the database with references, right? So here again, each of the paper, each of the references, the most local cited references, the most common references out of this 50 paper, which particular author is the most common? So there is a Fornals paper published in 1981 in the Journal of Marketing Research. It is the most common citation among the all 50 papers, right? So over here, the most local cited references, right? That you can see, which is the most common local cited references among all the 50 research papers that is there under study. So over here, you have the choice in case if you wish to do this analysis, you wish to report it as a part of a research paper in a plot format, you are open to do so, you are free to do so. In case if you wish to report it, disclose it in your research paper in form of table, then that choice is also available with you. Over here, even the Google Scholar profile, cited references, the total citation that the paper has received, everything is given. You just click on that link. In case if you will click on that link, the Fornals profile will get open. Over here, you click on the link, the all course profile will get open. So with that accuracy, you can do the analysis when you are working with the software R, right? Then reference spectroscopy. Yeah. So here it is the reference spectroscopy, right? So what is this reference spectroscopy is referring to? So over here, there are two different types of the references that you can see. And over here also, you have the options. The field separator starting here, time slice may end here, right? Over here, you can see the two different types of analysis that is going on parallelly. One with this pink graph and another one is the black graph, right? So how the Eigen has organ behavior, if you do remember, the Eigen has given the theory of plant behavior. So over here you can see over a period of time which particular theory or the references are the most common references in the research papers. So over here till 1957, right? Till 1957, there was no difference, right? But from 1957 onwards, you can see here the huge differences in the top three references, right? Over here, the top three references are different. Here, the top three references are different. Over here, in maximum gap, you can see here the top three references are different in the year 2010, where the top three references are Karkas and Khalek and YS Sladik, and over here the top three references are different, right? So when we talk about the top three references and the total citation that the top three references have received in the year and the cited references, that kind of analysis, again you have the choice. If you wish to do it plot wise, then also you can do it. Over here, in case if you wish to do it the table, if you wish to report, then you can refer the table also. So this is the way how you can see. Just hold on, guys. Right? So in this way, you can, with the help of the reference spectroscopy, you can see that how the particular field in research is historically developed over a period of time, right? That how the historically that paper has been evolved, right, in over a period of time. So when we talk about the RPYS, so RPYS is nothing else but RPYS is the how to analyze the citation. Over here you can see the RPY and RP. Many a time it says RPY and RPYS. So it is the method through which you can analyze the citation in a set of publications to understand that which is the earlier publication are frequently cited, indicating their influence and importance, right? So over here you can see that visualizing roots, that the most common paper or which is the most common citation that you can see in all the papers. Over here there are three papers, right? Then after over here you can see Podaskov. Podaskov has given his contribution in the Journal of Applied Psychology. In 2003, he has written a paper, and more common you can see the Podaskov must be cited in the research methodology section of the research paper, right? So what are the most common citations, right, in the year over a period of time that you can analyze with the help of the reference spectroscopy? Now you will be wondering, or you will be having a question to your mind, that what is the relevance of this more most common citation, or what is the relevance of the most common references? So ultimately we do it for the purpose of whatever the topic that you are on, whatever the topic you are doing the research, whatever the topic that you are analyzing, you should be having the thorough knowledge that which are the most contributing frequent author and which particular author who has been referred the most in that particular domain. Say for example, in case if I am writing in the awareness of Bhagavad Gita amongst the youth, then the most common author I should be knowing, whose research paper I should refer, and whose writing style I should adore, and whose writing style I should get have an idea. So that's the thing. Next one is the most frequent words Out of this 50 research papers that is there under the study, we can analyze the most frequent words that is utilized by all these contributing authors, right? So accordingly, you can know their state of mind, that in which particular way they are doing the research and which are the most common ideology that they adore to, and and on they focusing upon, right? So that is the most frequent words over here on the basis of, see, out of this 50 research papers, the most frequent word is the spirituality. In 20 research papers, this word is used out of this 50 research papers. Then after impact, the third most common word is the religiosity, right? In 7 research paper, it is used. Over here, the workplace. So majority of these research papers are focusing upon the spirituality and religiosity at the workplace, how it molds behavior. In case if you have the spirituality and religiosity and workplace, then how it contributes to your health, right? Many a time you may have seen some employees at the workplace who do work not because of the reason that they have fear of their boss, but they have the fear of the God. Upar wala dekh raha hai. With this mentality, they do the work. So over here, in case if they have this fear of faith, right? Shraddha ka dar. So in case if they have this kind of fear, then impact does it impact on their working style? Does it impact on their effectivity? Does it impact on their efficiency? So this kind of analysis that over a period of time has been done. I am just making this analysis on the basis of these words that is there before me. मैं और दूसरा आपने देखा होगा प्रीवियसली रेफरेंस स्पेक्ट्रोस्कोपी में देयर वाज वन ऑथर आइजन ही हैज कंट्रीब्यूटेड फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम द थियरी ऑफ प्लांट behavior, right? Over here there must be a faculty of marketing would have been connected with me, right? Faculty of marketing must be knowing we are teaching one subject in marketing is the consumer behavior, or consumer behavior is incomplete without teaching the theory of the plant behavior, right? More common theory, the most often it is used by the researchers of the marketing to understand the subjective norms, the perceived behavioral control, right? And so the same theory is used. Over here also, it is the most common theory used to understand the working pattern of the employees in case if they have the faith in work, do they have the faith in their kind of working system, organization. So this kind of analysis has been done over a period of time. So behavior, health, life, management, mental health, workplace spirituality, these are the most frequently used words. You, whatever the commentary that I am giving, meanwhile explaining this analysis, this all the commentaries you can write while explaining this particular chart, right? By giving the suitable references of the research papers and by giving suitable citations to the research paper. Now it is one of the most beautiful analysis, the word cloud, right? You just play on the button and this beautiful word cloud will be generated before you. See, higher the size of the font, the most common the word is used amongst the all the research. Over here, you can see the spirituality is having the biggest size of the font. So it is the most common word used among all the 50 research papers. Followed by religiosity is relatively small than spirituality. Impact is relatively bigger than religiosity. So bigger the size of the font, the most common frequency of the word is used across all the authors in all the 50 research papers, right? So again, you have a choice if you wish to, but the most common method to report this item in research paper, we all use the picture only, the word cloud picture, right? One more thing, whenever you will add word cloud to the report, relatively it will take more time to add to the report, but don't get what we can say that excuse me, I think there is some glitch, but don't get disheartened, no issues. The next one is a tree map. Just hold on.
Sir, I think your voice is a little bit interrupted. It's
Breaking?
maybe because of some network issue.
Maybe because of the network issue. Maybe because of the network issue. Okay. I will have to disconnect this and again I have to reconnect it. Just hold on. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Just hold on. Huh?
Yes, sir, not a problem. In the meanwhile, if the participants, if you're working hands-on, you could also try doing what sir was demonstrating.
Between, in case if we have any query, we can take up the query and I'll be happy to answer it.
Yes, sure. Are there any questions so far? Yes, Mohini ji.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Very good evening.
Sir, in the reference
Yes, Mohit ji, please raise your question.
Sir, in the reference spectroscopy, we witnessed there were two graph lines, right? So I just maybe I
Yeah.
missed the point somehow, but what's the difference between those two graph lines? I mean, what's the point of having two different graph lines when we're analyzing only single theme? I mean, in order to write an analysis of it, how to explain why there are two different lines? Maybe I missed it in the session.
Okay. Let me explain. See, how you can interpret the result when you have two different graph lines. It identifies the peaks can then be interpreted in the context of the research field, right? To understand which publications have been most influential publication. So to identify the peaks, when you analyze the data, it takes a data set of publication as a input, right? And analyze the citation, that data to generate that particular plot, right? So the plot visually displays the frequency of citation for each publication year, allowing researchers to identify the peaks or the clusters of frequently cited publication. So over a period of time, say for example, if we take 2013, then what was the most frequently cited research paper? That we can analyze, right, with the help of that particular two lines.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah. Sir, there is a question by Chavda, sir. Do you want to ask, sir?
Yes, sir. So the question is, sir, is there, just one, where is the question? I just dropped into the chat itself. I've forgotten. Is there method of R being used for the LR paper? I mean,
In the window.
yeah. Question is that this particular method, what we are learning right now, can be used for the LR paper, sir?
Yes. It is for
Achha,
NRV,
can
sir.
you give me some of the papers? Can you refer some of the papers, sir? Because we want to see the papers, how it is being used in writing, sir, into the LR paper. We want to practice it. So would be great, sir, if you can share some certain papers by using R.
Okay, I got it. If you do remember, yesterday in the R window only, I have shown you one tab where you can refer the paper of Arya and Cucurillo. They have written 13 papers using the bibliometric analysis in the various domains. One more thing, in case if you wish to refer the papers, you can refer the paper of Justin for related to your domain. I think your PhD area is international business, if I am not wrong.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, international business, right? So you can refer to the papers of Professor Justin Paul. He has given his maximum contribution in the systematic literature review, and categorically he has used a hybrid method. That is the R as that is bibliometric analysis, and he has clubbed it with TCCM, SPAR 4 or ADO and with some other method.
Okay, okay. I'll try to search for that from my library. If I'm not getting, I'll contact you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, you are not trying to, you are not getting the papers of Professor Paul that you are saying?
No, no, I'll try to search for that. If I'm not getting, then I'll contact you, sir.
Okay, surely, surely. You can connect with me on LinkedIn as well as on all the social media platforms also I am available, like Facebook, WhatsApp, Facebook. You have my number also, right? So you can connect with me on WhatsApp as well.
Yeah, there was a paper that was shared in the WhatsApp group, sir. The Art of Writing Literature Review. What do we know and what do we need to know? By Professor Justin Paul.
Justin Paul, exactly.
Yeah, it was already shared in the WhatsApp group, so you can check that out.
And if you have read my presentation in detail, over there also I have cited that paper. And many of the papers link also of Professor Paul and the other professors who have contributed to bibliometric analysis, or in one or another way they have used bibliometric analysis in their research writing. That also I have given the link of those papers in my presentation. So from there also you may get the papers. Yeah. Is everyone able to see my screen?
Yes, sir. I hope everyone is able to see the screen.
Yes, sir, we can see.
Okay, fine. So word cloud we just have completed, and now we are going to understand the tree map. Over here, see, the difference is not that as much in the tree map and the word cloud. Over here, in the word cloud, you can just understand on the basis of the size of the fonts. Bigger the size of the font of the word, more frequently the word is used across all the research papers, right? Over here, they have given even the data strength that spirituality is used 20 times across all the 50 papers, having the strength of 11%. So it is the most used word. Or in case if you do remember, my research area or bibliometric area is only spirituality and religiosity. So spirituality stands with 11%, impact stands with 5%, religiosity stands with 4%, workplace with 3%, right? So over here they will give you the relative analysis. Over there we understand the absolute analysis. When I say I score say for example 90 marks, but 90 marks, whether they are good or bad, how shall I comment upon it? When I compare my 90 marks with the other scholars with whom I studied, right? So over there we understand the absolute figures, and over here we are understanding the relative figures. Say for example, with the help of the measures of central tendency, we may have the absolute understanding of any statistics. But when we talk about the measures of dispersion, we get the relative understanding of any statistics. So on the basis of the standard deviation, quartile deviation, on the basis of the mean deviation, we should comment upon it, whether that particular relative measurement is good or bad, right? अगर कोई ये कहता है कि इसको 90 मार्क्स है, तो 90 मार्क्स अच्छे हैं या बुरे, ये हमें कैसे पता चलेगा? अगर हम इसको कंपेयर करेंगे कि दूसरे लोगों को तो सिर्फ 60 और 70 मार्क्स आया, तो at that time we conclude that 90 marks are the good marks. So tree map give you the relative idea while comparing or give the percentage analysis of the total words we have under the study, right? The next one is the word frequency over a time. Just play and you will get this.
Sir, how it selects the word? Randomly or based on some of the instructions?
No, it is purely based on the data that you have uploaded.
That is fine, but from database directly automatically it derives the words that which
नहीं,
are the
नहीं.
words which are most probably most frequently used and like that.
No, it does not use the randomly. On the basis of the database, they literally count the words across all the 50 research papers.
Okay, and no special instructions are given, automatically it will do it, right?
Exactly. On the basis of the algorithm, only this software works. So the most common words means out of all the words that is used, right? All the words that is used, which is the most common word? Say, for example, Mr. Modi is giving some speech. Yes, say, for example, a day before yesterday only he gave a speech regarding our relationship with our neighboring country, right? So, which is the most common term? ये उसका पूरा का पूरा स्पीच आप रिकॉर्ड करो, देन आफ्टर उस स्पीच को टेक्स्ट, मतलब स्पीच टू टेक्स्ट का गूगल में एक ऑप्शन आता है, ठीक है? गूगल डॉक्यूमेंट अगर आप यूज करते हो तो स्पीच टू टेक्स्ट एक टॉपिक, मतलब उसमें एक पर्टिकुलर टैब आता है, तो स्पीच टू टेक्स्ट में कन्वर्ट करो, एनवीओ या ऐसे कोई भी सॉफ्टवेयर में उसको प्रोसेस करो, और उसके ऊपर से विच वाज द मोस्ट कॉमन वर्ड, ठीक है? तो उसके ऊपर से यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड द स्टेट ऑफ माइंड ऑफ द पर्सन, कि उस पर्सन के दिमाग में चल क्या रहा है. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? सो वर्ड फ्रीक्वेंसी हम इस वजह से हम एनालाइज करते हैं, विच इज द मोस्ट कॉमन वर्ड अक्रॉस ऑल द 50 रिसर्च पेपर्स, राइट? एंड इट इज प्योरली साइंटिफिक वन. So it is not at all, there is no randomization rule at all, right? There is no randomization. Over here, word frequency, how the word has been used over a period of time. Okay? So over here you can see behavior. So let me untick or uncheck all the words, and then after we will understand the frequency of the word used over a period of time. तो यहाँ पे आप देखो workplace spirituality, ठीक है? From 2001 to 2011, there was no concept about the workplace spirituality, but suddenly it came into the limelight from 2011 to 2013. दो research paper उसके ऊपर लिखे गए. Then after it became constant, stagnant. Then after you can see there is a sudden rise of, and people, मतलब there were only 2 research papers were getting right on this particular theme, and suddenly it is rose to 4. And again in 2023 you can see the spike, having 5 research papers. Then after workplace, then after spirituality. Spirituality 2009 tak there was no concept of spirituality at the workplace, and suddenly you can see the hike from 1 research paper or 2 research paper in 2010 to how many research papers are there? 20 research papers in 2023. So gradually now awareness is getting increased about the workplace spirituality, workplace religiosity, and how it contributes to the efficiency and effectivity of the workers. There is one researcher, Professor Ashish Pandey, working at IIT Bombay in SJ School, SJ Shailesh J Mehta School of Management Studies, and he has literally, practically experimented this thing. In case if we provide these yoga facilities to the employees, before implementing this yoga facility, the working efficiency of the employees at the workplace, and post implementing this yoga practices at the workplace, how it has significantly increased the working capacity and the efficiency of the employees. So see, over a period of time, even this kind of scientific experimenting work with the pre-post facto analysis has also getting started to be done, right? So you can see there is a sudden rise. Till 2009, there was no concept of the workplace spirituality, and there is a rapid growth in 2023. And see, my data is having only the time period up till 2023. Post 2003, 23, 24, 25, there is the tremendous amount of spike in the research paper, right, in this particular domain. Trend topics. The most common question when you meet to any scholars who is a budding scholar in the research domain, who is to initiate research and who is to initiate PhD, they'll ask you that in which topic I should start the PhD. So here is a trendy topic. Over here, with the help of this particular analysis, you may understand which particular topic is the most common and in the trend, right? So over here, the bigger the size of the circle, the most common or the trendy topic it is, and the smaller the size of the circle, it is the lesser trendy topic in that respective year, right? So here it is the documents. Then after we have a clustering.
What is the meaning of this line, sir, then?
Okay, that particular line shows that this particular topic has been started, मतलब इस particular work पे काम शुरू हुआ था 2018 में, but the maximum contribution, the term has received the maximum frequency in the year 2021. Got it?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Now clustering. Oh, yesterday somebody has asked me that, sir, we wish to, can we use the WAS viewer software? So as far as the WAS viewer software has concerned, it gives you a work only up to clustering. Clustering by coupling. Only this kind of analysis you can do with the help of the WAS viewer. But apart from that, you can do a lot of analysis that we did discuss so far in this many days in Bibliometric. This all the kind of analysis you can do only and only with the help of R. सिर्फ R में आप वो analysis कर सकते हो, ठीक है? So over here, the impact and centrality, that is the clustering by, even you can do it in map, you can do it by network, you can do it. This is the network also, ठीक है? Over here you can see two different color. One is a red, another one is the blue. So over here you can see the clusters. There are two clusters. The first cluster is spirituality, mental health, and life. The second cluster is spirituality, impact, and the workplace. The third cluster is the consumers, consumption, and materialism. And the fourth cluster is the agency theory, intelligence, and the knowledge. Over here, the first cluster has the maximum strength with the confidence of 50% with spirituality, 80% with the life, and 100% with the mental health, right? This kind of analysis means, oh, this is the map. What you see, you in the research paper, you see this map. But how to analyze this map? You can analyze the map with the help of this cluster and with the help of this given percentage, right? So again, choice is yours. In case if you wish to report it in form of map, then also you can do it. In case if you wish to show it in form of network, then also you can do it. But over here, the network may, the color scheme represents the clusters. There are 4 different types of color schemes that you can see here. One is red, another one is blue, third one is green, and the fourth one is the purple. Where the purple is having the most weakened cluster, what we can see, where the level of confidence is very, very less. Over here, you can see the frequency is only 1 research paper. So over here in the network also, you can see there is only 1 research paper correlating to this cluster, right? So this is the clustering by coupling. In WAS viewer software, you can do only this much of analysis, right? So that's the thing. Now, conceptual structure mein network approach will take tomorrow, right? And intellectual and social structure, these 3 structures will take tomorrow. Whatever the discussion that we had so far, in case if anyone has any query, please feel free to approach.
Yes, we can now take questions.
One
Based
question is
on
that suppose we, sir, have a command. It's a very good software really, and it's an open source. Suppose we take a command on the R software, sir, to do the LR. Which other softwares we should never see? Like a WAS viewer you said, and which other softwares we should never see? I mean, are you getting my point, sir?
We should, I failed to understand the word that you just used. Which other software we should?
Never see, because it is already covered into the R. R will give everything, just only some of the things which are left into some other software. You can refer that. Otherwise, say for example, WAS viewer covers all the things which the R covers, correct? So we should never see the
Okay.
was viewer, for example, right? Like
Okay,
that.
okay.
We should never see that. Is
Acha, as far as my understanding has concerned, in the presentation also I said you can do the bibliometric analysis with the many other softwares like was viewer. Okay, other softwares name were also given, but this all the other softwares are available in the subscription mode. Where in case the was this R is available in open access or in a free access. So in case if you have a good command and see, I have explained you R only and only for the bibliometric analysis. And our Biblioshiny portion is for the people who are not having a good grip on coding. In case if you have a good grip on coding, then you along with R, you can do every kind of analysis that you usually do with the help of SPSS. So in case if you have a good command or R, you don't need SPSS, you don't need was viewer, you don't need any other software like Jamovi, like any other software that is available in the paid format.
Sir, I add one few points. I have used the was your software, but I have observed
Okay.
that limited extent we can do, but R will cover the maximum other aspect also. For example, clustering, thematic analysis, tree map,
Yes.
and many things which covers by the R, sir. Personally, I have
Yes, very true.
sir.
ओके मतलब एलआर के लिए सर आर के ऊपर कमांड ले ले, कोई और सॉफ्टवेयर देखने की जरूरत नहीं है, इन शॉर्ट, राइट?
बिल्कुल नहीं है.
परफेक्ट, थैंक्स अ लॉट सर.
So, please.
Yes, sir, I will take a question in the chat box by Kaushalya ji. She is asking, is there any way in R to find out themes from the selected articles?
Is there any way? Can you please come? Can I read that question given in the chat box?
Yeah. She's asking, is there any way in the R software to find out themes from the selected articles?
Is there any way in R to find out themes
Themes.
from the selected articles? Yeah, we will discuss it tomorrow, Kaushalya ji. I got your question. You are talking about this conceptual structure where we have thematic map and thematic evaluation, right? And we have this intellectual structure. But your question will answer our tomorrow's discussion in the conceptual structure.
Yeah, I think Vaibhav Dikshit also posed a similar question. Can we do thematic analysis using R? So I think we can address it tomorrow, sir.
Thematic analysis we will cover tomorrow.
Okay. Yes, I'll just take a question. I'll see. Yeah, Nilesh Patil ji, can you ask your question?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, sir. Sir, I'm trying to transfer the raw data file from Web of Science. So it's not loading in the Biblioshiny app. So can I share the screen and show it to you?
Can I take this query tomorrow because I am little bit occupied with some guest at my home. So regarding the installation, if you allow me, I'll entertain your query tomorrow if you allow.
Not installation, but transferring the file from this Web of Science to Biblioshiny.
Acha, from Web of Science to Biblioshiny you are saying, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Just share your screen.
Yes. Sir, this is these are the papers I have trying to transfer.
Acha.
I'm doing export plain text file. Okay.
Okay.
You are selecting
Records from. नहीं, records from. Third.
Third.
उसके नीचे. Perfect.
Okay.
Then after no record content.
Got
Records,
content.
records from and then record content, full records with citation.
Cited reference.
Yes. Now export.
सर इसमें 500 हम लोग करेंगे तो मान लो एक नोटपैड में हम लोग फिर नीचे ऐड करते जाए तो चलेगा कि हर बार उसका अलग अलग एनालिसिस करना पड़ेगा सर?
नहीं, आप उसको मर्ज कर सकते हैं ना.
हाँ, नोटपैड में एक 500 का मिला, दूसरा 500 का मिला, सबको मर्ज करते हैं हम लोग, ठीक है ना? तो
नोटपैड में भी आप कॉपी करके मर्ज कर सकते हो.
हाँ,
एंड दूसरा ये हमारा बिब्लोमेट्रिक्स का हमारा जो सॉफ्टवेयर है उसमें भी मर्ज कर सकते हो ना?
ओके, मतलब वो नहीं करना तो नोटपैड में ही मर्ज कर ले और इसको अपलोड कर ले फिर आर
हाँ
आर
जी,
में
हाँ
बिब्लियोशाइनी
जी,
में।
It's
Thank you,
loading,
thank
sir. Thank you. Thank you. It's loading now.
एनी टाइम। एक्सपोर्ट हो गया आपका, क्वेरी सॉल्व हो गया नीलेश जी?
हाँ सर, हाँ सर, हाँ वो आ गया, बिब्लियोशाइनी में लोड भी हो गया।
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Nilesh ji. Yes, there's somebody MPL who has raised their hand. Can you unmute?
Sir, there is a small doubt. Word frequency over time, an analysis using Biblioshiny. And my doubt is whether the word frequency is taken from the entire article or from the keywords. That is my doubt, sir.
Sir, can you please repeat, because your voice was very feeble and it was breaking in between. Can you be a little bit louder with your question?
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Ma'am, the word frequency over time, whether the word frequency of keywords or words in the entire articles in the database and the article is taken for analysis. That is the question.
Nidhi ma'am, I didn't get the question. Can you please repeat it if you?
Can
Yeah,
I type it? Can I
Yeah,
type it?
please type it, sir. Please
Okay.
type it.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Yeah, please take your time. Okay, sir, Sejal is asking, Sejal ji, that is there any good free resource on the internet that provides a certificate to learn everything related to R? If you could recommend.
Okay, as far as free resources has concerned, I don't know, but in case if I'll get some information, I'll surely share it with Dr. Nidhi and she will share it in your group.
दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी का सर अप्रैल में मार्च में कुछ एक कोर्स था 30 घंटे का आर के ऊपर पूरा।
ओके,
दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी की किसी कॉलेज का। अब मैं थोड़ा कहीं बाहर था, मैं सिम्बायोसिस में था उस टाइम, तो मैं
रामानुजन तो नहीं था?
मैं आपको भेजूंगा सर, ग्रुप में शेयर करूंगा। यदि वो लोग वीडियो देते हैं तो हम लोग पेमेंट करने के लिए भी तैयार है। दैट वुड बी रियली ग्रेट। 30 घंटे का पूरा है, सो आई थिंक इट विल कवर ऑल द एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ आर। अनफॉर्चुनेटली मैं सिम्बायोसिस में था तो नहीं कर सका मैं।
दूसरा एक बुक एक बहुत ही अच्छी है, रिटन बाय प्रोफेसर किरण पंड्या, स्मृति बुलशारी एंड डॉक्टर गौरंग रामी। कोडेड सॉफ्टवेयर फॉर नॉन कोडेड यूजर्स, ऐसा कुछ आर के ऊपर बुक है। They have written a book on R, so you can read that book and you can get yourself well equipped with R.
Okay, great. Maybe we can check the book on the internet and share the link in the WhatsApp group. Yes, Dharamshila ji, can you ask your question?
मैम मेरा क्वेश्चन था, अभी सर ने बताया कि दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी का जो आर का था वो किस कॉलेज का था स्पेसिफिक, क्या वो बता पाएंगे? तो
वो शायद है ना रामानुजन वाले कंडक्ट करते हैं, रामानुजन कॉलेज दिल्ली
जी।
यूनिवर्सिटी में है, तो
रामानुजन
उसका आप देख सकते हो वो।
जी थैंक यू सर।
Okay, okay.
एक्चुअली आई एम फ्रॉम दिल्ली और मेरे रिलेटिव्स हैं दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी के कई कॉलेजेस में, तो इसलिए मैंने कहा कंफर्म कर दूंगी।
हाँ जी,
Yeah, I'm sure if one of us tries to find out, we will be able to find out and then we can share it with everyone.
यस
Okay.
थैंक यू।
Sir, there are two requests. I think we can take it tomorrow, not today, about the merging of data from Scopus and Web of Science. There are requests that if we could demonstrate this process of
surely.
merging the
I'm
Scopus.
going to take it. I'm going to take it in our tomorrow's class, ma'am. Don't worry.
Okay, okay. Kaushalya ji and Sukanya ji, your query will be addressed in tomorrow's class. Yeah. Sir, another doubt is that word frequency over time, whether keywords given in articles is taken or all the words given in the article is taken when we are operating this function word frequency over time.
Keywords.
Keywords, okay. Yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Thank you.
Yeah. Another question by Anupama ji. Is Web of Science database enough to use our tool, or do we also have to use Scopus?
Better you use both. That will enhance the value of your paper, quality of your paper,
Okay.
and chances to do publication with a good publication house.
Will increase. Correct, correct. Thank you, sir. Okay, Mohini ji, you have raised your hand, so can you ask your question, please?
Yes, ma'am. Sir, as a guide, would you suggest to use tree map or would you suggest to use the word cloud? Because they are quite a bit similar. It's just that one gives an absolute information while the other one gives the relative information. So I just
Yeah,
wanted to know that as a
yeah,
guide, would you suggest to
I
use the
got your
word
point.
cloud or the tree map?
Considering the quality and visibility, I would recommend you to use the image of the word cloud and the explanation of the tree map.
Okay, so for image, we should take the word cloud, and for the explanation, we should consider the tree map. Okay,
Tree
thank
map.
you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for your question, Mohini ji. Sir, again, Dr. Aparna ji has tried to merge Web of Science, two files in Biblioshiny, but she was not able to do it. So I think we can take that tomorrow. So Tanvi ji is asking how we can write the explanation of those tables or plots that we get from Biblioshiny.
How we can?
How we can write the explanation of the tables or plots that we get from Biblioshiny.
That is researcher's art, ma'am. That I can teach you technique, but how to write it, that you can inculcate this habit over a period of time by having the rich reading habits. You read good authors, you read good researchers, you develop your own writing style, how to create curiosity to mind of the readers while forming the research questions, how to address the research questions, how to write the explanation part of the figures and of the tables, how to include this explanation by deriving the managerial implications, theoretical underpinnings, right? So it is researcher's art.
Correct. Well said, sir. I think the more you read, the
The
better
more
you
you read, more you will be able to identify your writing style.
Correct. Correct. Yes, Pratiksha ji, you have raised your hand. You can go ahead and ask your question.
Sir, I ask one question. When I uploaded the data file to Biblioshiny, I got an error that string 33 is invalid. So what should I do?
In which format did you upload the file in a Biblioshiny?
Yeah, that is Scopus. So I take it from the CSV file.
CSV file did you download?
Yes, sir.
And then you must have downloaded the summary and not the detailed file.
No, sir. Detail file.
Can you show me that file?
Yes, sir.
Please share your screen.
Chavda sir from Symbiosis, will you be able to demonstrate the Scopus database to us today?
Yes, ma'am. I'll be able to.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Thank you. Pratiksha ji, can you please share your screen? Yes, everybody who is requested for the demonstration of merging different databases, we will take it up tomorrow. Sir has already noted that request. Yes, Pratiksha ji, are you sharing your screen? Yes, I think meanwhile we can hear from Dharamshila ji. Yes, Dharamshila ji, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, did you have a question? I thought you had a question. Yes, Ishita ji. We will let sir go after this, and other participants they can stay back because Chavda sir he will quickly demonstrate the Scopus database. It won't take a lot of time.
Can you see my
You show me that file of Scopus, madam.
this one,
Yeah,
sir?
open the file. I will not be uploading of the file.
Yeah.
You show me the file. Open that Scopus file which you are trying
This
to
one,
open.
this one, sir. Hello?
Okay, got it. You should be able to upload it. I mean,
Yes, sir. I upload my file, but they got the message that 33 string can't be uploaded. That is some problem. So I couldn't be go
import
further.
raw files, database, Scopus. Okay.
Friend browse.
Choose. Acha.
This one.
Can you
What, sir?
आपका ये एक्सेल का फाइल आप ओपन करेंगे मैडम प्लीज फिर से?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
इसमें से 33 नंबर का रो आप डिलीट कर दीजिए.
Yes, sir.
Control S. Save as CSV.
Yes, sir. Sir, also got error.
अच्छा, input string 32 is invalid.
Yes.
So may I please say something about this?
हाँ, please.
Sir, once I was operating on one of the Scopus files, and this is the same error I got. And likewise,
Okay.
you asked her to delete the 33rd row. Similarly, I got the instructions from this software, and I ended up deleting all the rows above that number, which was given as error. So what I did
Okay.
was I uninstalled the R and R Studio, and I reinstalled it. Then I
Okay.
then I loaded the same CSV file, and somehow it worked.
Okay.
So
Then I think there might be some installation error because what I could see, the kind of file that she has downloaded is accurate and perfect, and there should not be any glitch in uploading it. So
yes, sir. What I'm telling you is, what I'm telling you about is the file which, for the very first time it worked perfectly. The second time I operated, I loaded it. I came across the same problem, and then I couldn't find any solution, so I ended up reinstalling the
Okay.
whole R and R Studio, and then it started working finely.
Okay, fine. So we can request Pratiksha ji that
Yes,
you try this option, hai na? You just uninstall and reinstall the software. It may work because the file that you showed, it is accurate and perfect, and there should not be any glitch to get run.
yes, sir. Sure.
Otherwise, second option
Thank
is
you,
you
sir.
restart the R, or along with that restart the PC also. Maybe sometimes
Yeah.
you may get
Okay.
a solution.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Because this all are the because when we talk about algorithms, all the algorithms are not 100% accurate. There are some glitches.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
So I think we can let sir go for today's session, and then we can request Chavda sir to share his
No, but
screen and
sir
demonstrate.
is required for 5 minutes, ma'am. Sir is required for 5 minutes that which particular thing has to be downloaded. He has to
Okay.
guide us. है ना?
Okay.
Sir, please.
Okay. I'm here.
We'll take
I'm
a
here.
5-10
I'm
minutes
here,
only,
Charlie.
sir. Right?
No issues.
Okay.
No issues.
I'm going to
Please,
share the screen. Just a moment.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, please.
Here is my screen. Can you see?
Yes, we
Yes.
can see.
Okay. Now here, if I go down, here is Scopus, right? I click on Scopus. Yesterday we have learned about this Web of Science. So it is same. Web of Science, you can see that what the sir has shown into the Hansa Mehta library, internal phase is same, right? Now here is a Scopus. Now suppose I put a word, for example, sir, international business,
Yes.
right? And
Chavda sir, can you please go slow? Fasila ji has requested to just demonstrate a little bit slowly.
okay, sure. So
Yeah.
I have been into the Scopus. Can you see, guys, all?
Yeah, please confirm everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, why it is showing sign in? Just a moment, hold on. Oh, it should not be like it. Just a moment. Let me go from my library login. I'm into library login. So my login is there. And I'm going to go to Scopus now. Here is a Scopus. Right, so I'm clicking on here on Scopus. So here is a Scopus, correct? Now I'm putting here international business, one word, right, sir?
Yes. Right.
Should I click on search?
Search.
Okay. Click on search. And here it gives all the papers, gray literature and everything. It would be having a book chapters also. It would be having so many other things. Here I can put a filters from which particular year. So I'll be writing like 2010 to 2025. Sorry.
Why only one document is showing?
Sir, because I
I
believe
guess
that
the
the
spelling
inverted
of-
commas has to be put in before and after
spelling
every
of
particular
business-
term, because
Just a
that's how it
spelling of
uses,
business.
Yeah,
it treats
just
it
a
as a
moment.
single word or a combination of terms.
No, even though it should be multiple of documents, let me take it into the inverted comma.
International business. Huh?
Right, let me click it again. Okay, there are multiple of documents. You can see, guys, here, right? And number of records are more than 200 pages.
More than 200. Yeah.
So here are the filters which I can apply. Here I'll be putting save search
Okay.
now
Now
from
range. You can give the
2010
range from 2010 to 2025. Last 15
25.
years.
Click here. So filter is going to get apply. Now
Okay.
subject area. Business
Only
management and
business management and accounting.
So I'm going to leave it spare, right? Let it be from any area, or maybe suppose there is some special category on the international business over here.
It is business management and accounting. International business fall into that category.
Okay. Economics. No, it is not going to come here. Earth planning, agriculture is there. Chemical health is there. Okay. So nothing else is going to limit to, right? So I'm going to limit it up to this particular category only. So you can see that number of articles have reduced.
Are reduced from 14,000 to 7,128.
Yes. Now another filters I can apply is articles. Not a book chapter, not a book, not a conference paper, not a reviews. Limit to
articles. So now it will be further pulled down from 7,000 somewhat
you can
to
see here
4,137.
Yes. Now again, keywords. International business, internationalization. No, let it remove. Globalization. And emerging market, foreign direct investment. I'll remove it. I don't want it.
Internationalization.
Internationalization. China, उसको मैं remove कर लेता हूँ. Foreign direct investment भी remove कर लेता हूँ because that is not going to be interested for me. International theory. ओके इंटरनेशनलाइजेशन इसको लूं सर इंटरनेशनलाइजेशन आपको क्या लग रहा
हाँ
है
इंटरनेशनलाइजेशन को ले लीजिए चावड़ा जी.
इंटरनेशनल एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप दिस इज अ वेरी
Yes.
एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप इज आल्सो वेरी गुड
Multinational
Right.
companies.
yes and multinational companies and India especially we are going to do a research specifically for the India so it is
India.
also very interesting subject for us international marketing is also performance cross culture management cultural distance corporate social responsibility no FDI no sustainability no international business education emerging economy okay there are so many I'm going to
We are going to limit it. Matlab,
Yeah.
as many as you wish to limit, you can.
Yeah.
But Chavda
I
ji is
limited.
generous that he has shown us many options.
Yes. So here you can see now it has boiled down to 1,476.
From 14,000 it went down to 1,476.
Yes. Now country and region and territory, if you want to limit it to India, specifically the research concerned with India are 99. Right. So
Yeah.
what
So
sir
in-
said yesterday was a very classic thing that whatever that filters you are applying, you have to keep on jotting down. That
Yes.
initially- yeah. That was a very good point that sir has said yesterday. Now you can see that from 14,000, it has come down to 99 documents. Right.
Yes.
Next
So you
filter.
can very nicely do this structural literature review on this topic.
Yeah.
You start doing it. I will guide you.
Yeah. Now I'm doing for our purpose, I'm going to export it. Right. So here,
Yes.
it is an export. And since we are, it's a Scopus, so we are going to have it a CSV file. Correct, sir?
Yes. Yes. True.
So I'm going to
And
click
you
on.
in language also, Chavda ji, you can put the filter. You can limit it to English.
Yeah, that we can there are language filters also.
Yes, yes.
Still there are, let me show you guys that still there are 5 to 6 other filters also here.
Other
Source,
filters are there.
source title, author name,
Author's name,
publication
publication
stage,
stage,
affiliation, finding
funding
responses,
sponsors, open
open
access.
access.
Yeah.
Right, and other filters are there. Export filters count. So we are going to skip it right now because that's just a
Export
micro level.
filter counts you can use. You can use it for the Prisma framework. Chavda ji,
हाँ जी सर कहाँ पे?
लास्ट आपने जो ऑप्शन किया ना एक्सपोर्ट फिल्टर काउंट्स,
हाँ
इसको आप एक्सपोर्ट कर दीजिए ताकि आपका ये प्रिज्मा फ्रेमवर्क में इन केस इफ यू हैव नॉट नोटेड डाउन द पॉइंट और जॉटेड डाउन द पॉइंट्स, तो जहां जहां पे आपने जितना फिल्टर लगाया तो वो सारे फिगर्स यहाँ पे आ जाएंगे.
अच्छा, but it is not getting export filter count. So where is the file, sir? It is not getting downloaded.
उसके ऊपर क्लिक करोगे तो आएगा ना एक्सपोर्ट फिल्टर काउंट्स.
No, but it is not coming there.
अच्छा,
See,
ओके.
I clicked it over here, but somehow
Okay.
it is not coming right now.
Okay,
But maybe,
no
yeah,
issues, no
it is here. It is here. Yeah. It was a lag. I'm sorry. There was a lag. File is coming. That's a very good thing that sir has said about export filters, guys. What are the filters that you applied in the Prisma? Automatically it will come. So nothing to worry about it. That to save the record all the time that yes, what you have done automatically it has been recorded, right? So Prisma has been given over here in the CSV
Yes.
file. Now I'm going to go to export. In export, I'm going to click on CSV, correct, sir?
Perfect.
And also I can do a BIP text, sorry, RIS file.
RIS.
Okay.
So meanwhile, when
Yes.
you are writing a paper, it helps you to do the ongoing citation.
Yeah, for
In-text
Mandy and Zotero, I can use the RIS file. While for our R, we have to use an CSV file, correct?
CSV.
Now I clicked on R, sorry, the CSV file. Now from why it is coming again, sir? You can export up to, okay, document on this page.
Documents.
No, I should be taking, I think, total.
All
you can
documents on
export.
this page.
So I think filters are there already. Should I click on export only?
No. 1 second. Huh?
Why these
It will
filters again?
export only 10 documents because there are only 10 documents on the page.
Oh, just only very 10 documents export facilities are there.
So
No,
better
if I
you select
do
its
here
documents
from
1
1
to,
to
you can select up to 99. So 1 to 99.
99.
You have only 99 documents, right? So
Yes,
export
yes.
it.
So now you can see, guys, here it is 1 to 99, correct?
Perfect.
And I clicked on export. Now it is getting exported.
So now you can upload this export file in the Biblioshiny.
Yes. Now this file is there into my in my D drive, in my C drive. It is there, and I can upload this into Biblioshiny as usual, just like what we did into our another case. Correct, guys?
Perfect.
So I hope that this is sufficient. Should I stop sharing?
More than enough. More than enough.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank
You can show
Thank you,
even that file.
Should I share that file? Should I show right now?
I'll not share that file, but you can
Sure.
show even that exported count file.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me show you. Let me show you. Just a moment.
So
Entire
the
screen.
colleagues may get an idea.
Yeah, definitely. Here will be that file.
Download में होता है.
Download, and here is the Scopus file.
Scopus exported
And this
refined value.
And this is refined value is concerned with that what sir said about Prisma framework, right?
Yeah.
So this is I think Prisma framework.
Right? ये इतना
This is
आपने फिल्टर दिया तो इतना आपका नंबर ऑफ पेपर्स है वो रिड्यूस हो गया. उसका टोटल लगा के यू कैन योर क्वेरी.
सर, इसको कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं सर?
सॉरी,
इसको कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं प्रिज्मा को?
इसमें आप प्रिज्मा में ये योर क्वेरी जो लिखा है ना, योर क्वेरी, as it is you can put it into your search string. आप जब पेपर लिखो तो उसमें सर्च स्ट्रेटेजी में ये आपका सर्च स्ट्रेटेजी था वो आप उसमें लिख सकते हो. और नीचे आपका नंबर ऑफ रिजल्ट्स कितना था वहां से देखो, हर एक की काउंट लगाओगे ना, हर एक पेपर्स के टोटल लगाओगे तो आप 14,000 से 99 तक कैसे पहुंचे वो उसका फिगर आ जाएगा.
Okay,
Correct.
okay, fine. Now let me open the second file. Just we have to put these two figures only, sir, right?
Yes,
That
yes.
first is your query search we have to put, and second we have to put this number of results.
Number
correct?
of results, right?
And
Perfect.
that final result that from 14,000 we have boiled down to 99 papers.
Thank you. Perfect.
Okay, great. Now let me share that particular Scopus 99 papers. You can see, guys, here it is given the author full name, author's ID, title, year, source title, volume, and every information. Now this file we can upload into our Biblioshiny. Simple, what sir has taught us very fantastically. And we can do the analysis which has been shown to us by the sir.
Perfect.
Sufficient?
More
Yes.
than enough.
Okay.
Thank
okay,
you.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
I'm stopping the sharing, sir.
Sir, so whatever we have done so far, what Savna sir has shown us, we can say that all of this, if we can put it down into a table form or in words, then partially our research methodology is already prepared.
Perfect.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a great demonstration. Thank you, Savna sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Welcome.